Dear Dad, this is the poem you'll never get to hear. I felt like I cared more about you than you did me, and yeah, you were there, but you were absent-minded. And yeah, you grew up without a dad and raised me like the dad you wish you had, and I didn't seem to mind it. Dad, you taught me so many things on what it takes to be a man, but I still wasn't ready to be the last man standing in my family tree at age 20. So you kept repeating that the only reason I think I know all the answers is because I haven't been asked all the questions yet. But Dad, I wasn't ready to find an answer I didn't have. Like, what am I supposed to do without you now? I could never write a poem to save you. Dad, I was ready for a relationship to finally evolve from father and son to brother and brother, just so you could teach me how to welcome in your grandson. See, Dad, you taught me that my one bad idea can turn into 2 shots. 2 shots turn into 3 pills. 3 pills turn to therapy sessions with the voices in my head. And Dad, for so long, it just felt like we were cut from 2 different sides of the same cloth. See, we kept thinking that we were so different that we're never actually able to extend hands and break bread together. See, Dad, you're the reason why I have such a strained relationship with God now. I just want to slap box with him out in the parking lot because I stood at the church like it was a corner. I kept praying for a sign. I kept begging with my hands out to please help me. But he kept chipping away at the foundation that I stood upon. Dad, I didn't realize how broken I was until the roots in my foundation got excavated. Dad, I don't know how aware you are now, but I want you to know that your death certificate doesn't say what actually killed you. It said multi-organ failure, septic shock, severe internal bleeding. Dad, I know you've probably seen him, but Uncle Dre died of the same thing a month later. I bet you his death certificate says the same thing that yours does. It doesn't actually say what killed him. I wonder how many souls are trapped inside the bottle that they fell in to find answers and are just simply mislabeled. Dad, I wasn't ready for this. Because of you, I now know what death looks like. And I'm not ready to face him again. But you'll never know how much hurt I swallowed that weekend, that by the time that Monday came, I felt hungover from the sadness. But Dad, at least you'll never know the pain it was like to look my mother in her eyes. The same eyes that you fell in love with as she choked back tears, holding her hand, pleading, "You're supposed to win me back." See, Dad, to numb the pain, my bad ideas turned into 2 shots. 2 shots turned into 3 drinks. I blinked, 3 drinks turned into 4 pills. Look, Dad, I know that my fucked up liver and bad kidneys are hereditary. I got them from you. See, Dad, in your final moments, you taught me that no amount of prayer can prevent the inevitable. No amount of love can bring someone back. I told you before you finally closed your eyes for the last time that I love you more than you'll ever know. And now I'm stuck writing letters with no addresses. I keep reading them aloud, hoping you're still around to hear them. I keep carving them in trees, hoping that one day the tree grows tall enough to reach the heavens, just so you're actually able to read them. Dad, I'll teach your grandchildren the same lessons you taught me, that you can't use loud colors to paint cacophonies for sky, to drown out your sea of troubles, because all it does is make it harder for someone to hear your cries for help. Dad, the greatest gift you ever gave me was your name. Champagne. See, definition by syllable is 1 part shame and 1 part pain. You put them together, you'll find the remedy for both of them. Dad, see, you were the first man to pick me up before I knew what to stand for. And I'm sorry for not having the strength to pick you back up. Dad, I'm so fragile without you now that my eyes are at the bottom of a bottle. If you stare long enough and ask me how I'm doing, they'll shatter and pour out till your cup runneth over. I need more than a 2-box Hail Mary to save me. Dad, I kept asking God to save you so many times, but he didn't. All he did was call you home. So write me back when you get this. I'll be waiting at the church, the same church that you and I got baptized at. I'll be waiting to give you one last hug. That way we can finally say goodbye to each other. Because I can't wait to see you again. Love, sincerely, dearly, your son, your baby boy, now man. Thank you.
Champagne ride, everybody. Champagne ride. That was deep. All right. Let's keep this thing going.